Hey, Len Erickson here with another purveyor of Lightroom quick tip. We got a good one today. Today we're going to cover how to do selective coloring in Lightroom. No need to go to any other software, don't have to go into Photoshop or anything. We can do all this right within Lightroom. So let's go ahead and jump right in. We got a photo here. I'm going to go to the Develop module. And wow, really a colorful photo here we've got. Looks like Disneyland. So this would be a perfect candidate for us to do selective color. Now, for those that don't understand what selective color exactly is, it just means that we want to maybe monochrome the picture, turn it into a black and white, and then only have select parts of the photo in color. Sometimes we find that makes an artistic impression on our work. And again, that's what photography is all about. It's about you expressing your artistic touch to it, putting your own personal feeling on it. There's no wrong and right in photography, as I've said many times. So let's go ahead and jump right in. It can't be any easier. So we'll come down here in the Develop model, and we're going to go down to the section that's labeled HSL, Color, Black and White. So we're going to go HSL, Hue, Saturation, and Luminance. That's a mouthful right there. Hue, saturation, and luminance. What we're going to be dealing with is the saturation. So we're going to go ahead and take each one of these sliders and drop them all the way down to a -100. And as you can see as I'm doing this, the photograph is losing saturation on each color as we come in. And we're eventually turning the entire photograph into a monochrome or black and white image. So there you go, we have all the color removed. Now the trick to doing it this way, is versus just converting it to black and white, is the color's still there. So if we wanted to turn around and bring back the blue, for example, we could simply just slide the slider and we're bringing back the blue into the image, as you can see here. So anything that was blue is now blue again. So that's the beauty and how we can restore. But for this image, I only want her dress and her to be saturated. The rest of the image I want to keep it black and white. So I got blue saturated over in the guitars, on the wagon, on this other lady's dress here. So that's not going to work. So I can't just boost the blue channel. So what I do is I have to selectively restore color to the photo. So I'm going to do that by turning around and using the touch up dress or the adjustment brush. So I select that, and then I have a choice to turn around and bring up saturation. Okay, so I can just bring up the saturation, and then I can go ahead and just simply paint on the photograph where I want to restore the color. Okay, so yeah, now we're returning the flesh tones, bringing it all back, bring it into the hair, and you'd be surprised how easy this is and how fast it actually goes. Now, for demonstration purposes, I'm not going to do a very careful job here, but I want to just show you the technique. Okay, so I'm going to come in and take the rest of her dress and just continue painting and restore, and there we are. Okay, quick and dirty color restore, and now I can just simply play with the saturation level to increase it to however light or how dark I want to actually make the saturation. And there, only what I have touched up in with the brush is now color. And so now we have a great impact where we have a selective color photo, and it's that simple. Okay, so why don't you go ahead and start taking your photos and go ahead and experiment and have some fun. Let your artistic side come out. Until next week, this is the Purveyor of Light signing off. Take care.